Shobna, as I try to keep reminding people, no longer youth. I've been trying this for the last 25 years, but nobody listens. It was amazing, as the CG just mentioned, that a glitch in technology resulted in all of us singing the national anthem. Truly, when technology fails, human beings rise. Honorable Ambassador, Honorable Consul General Tariq Al-Hashmi from the Chamber, members of the Governance Board, Executive Committee members, conveners, co-conveners, brothers and sisters of my extended IBPC family, a very, very happy 76th Republic Day to all of you. 75 years of forging past every imaginable hindrance, roadblock, 75 years of excellence. A hoary past, but to say that it's a promising future would be an understatement. You know, today I would like to I would like to celebrate two great nations, the United Arab Emirates and, of course, Mother India. More pertinently, I would like to celebrate the founding fathers of these two great nations, Sheikh Zayed, Mahatma Gandhi, Vallabhbhai Patel, Pandit Nehru, Sheikh Rashid, B.R. Ambedkar, whose name is very relevant today. Now, giants of these are human beings that were giants in stature. But one thing these people had in common, or one trait, that all of these individuals, these forces of nature, had in common was probably something that I term holistic, unconditional nationalism. Now, this all-encompassing ideal is probably what influenced every thought that they had and also formed the core for every action that they expedited. Truly, these were giants of men. I sometimes, in my many frequent bouts of introspection, I try to put imagine myself in their shoes, albeit very, very small feet in very, very large shoes, just to understand how they would have thought. What was their process? What was their mental framework? And then quickly, within the next 5 seconds, I realized that I'm unworthy of even aspiring to be in their shoes. These were such great individuals. But, how did they expedite this? How did they execute this ideal of holistic, unconditional nationalism? I believe that it probably is a science. Easier said than done, because political science, I believe, is the most complex science there is. I think far, far more complex than rocket science itself. But I would like to hypothesize that they had a 3-step process: empathize, empanel, and empower. The first one is empathize, to create that empathy towards the cause, first in themselves, and then using their boundless infinite energy to transmit that empathy onto the people en masse. Now, once they succeeded in that, the next step is the empanelment. That is, these masses of people would provide the framework for these nation builders to select that core group of people. Need not be like-minded people, but people who complement each other. That is the best team. The best team is not people who say yes together and no together. The greatest team have the right amount of yeses and the right amount of no's, which is epitomized by the word democracy. So once you finish this empanelment, then the final process, which is giving these people a process of credible and sustainable empowerment. I believe that this three-step process provided that spark and also sustained that spark into becoming a raging fire. Now that raging fire is what the two countries of UAE and India is today. What adds to the luster, what makes this fire into a lustrous glow, is the relationship between these two countries. It would be remiss of me to term it as a relationship anymore, I think. It has evolved, transitioned into a very intimate brotherhood, built on giving mutual respect and earning mutual respect as well. No longer is it idle expectation of the fact that if I give you respect, you give me respect back. No. These are built on firm tenets of understanding and tolerance. This is mirrored, I would say, in an institution like IBPC. This relationship, this brotherhood, IBPC hopes to or aspires to become or reflect the microcosm of this intensely positive energy that is emanated by these two countries, by the relationship of these two countries. Now, I will be the first person to admit it is a mountain to climb before we realize our full potential. But the good part is, we see the mountain right in front of us. We know how high the mountain is. We probably have given the mountain a name. And the most important thing, we have the greatest team ever possible of mountaineers to climb this mountain. And I do not mean the leadership team of IBPC, I mean each and every member of IBPC. We are a forum of leaders, and we will become the metaphorical mountaineers to trudge this mountain. So heed my call, leaders in IBPC and beyond. Join us as we make this ascent a pleasurable and most purposeful one. Before I conclude, I would like to invoke the higher power. God bless UAE. God bless India. God bless all of you. Thank you.